Hello everybody, this is Curtis with K&K Traveling. We are out here at Lake Ouachita State Park camping again, and it is amazing. We'll take you around and show you everything that's going on. But while we're sitting here enjoying this beautiful day, just want to take time and show you a few things that we pack in our truck that might come in handy to you. It's not an absolute necessity, but it's some things that we like to keep with us. First off, first aid kit. Now this isn't your average first aid kit. This is a little beefier than most, but I'll show you a few things of why I like it. Let me open it up for you. Just a little background information. I was 26 years in the Oklahoma Army National Guard, 2 deployments overseas, and one of the reasons I like this kit is it has a lot of the stuff that we were trained on. First off being is a cat tourniquet. This tourniquet can save lives. If there's a bad cut on anybody, it can open up, go around the limb, pull taut, and then twist tight and lock, and basically save that life. It also comes with a marker to put the time of the tourniquet and mark that. That's very important if you're going to set a tourniquet. It comes with a stabilizing splint that can be conformed to any joint or any broken bone that needs to be splinted. It comes with or emergency compression bandage. This can be wrapped around and is an amazing bandage developed by somewhere in the Middle East that's our ally. And a lot of people don't like to say that name, but anyway, it used to be called an Israeli bandage, but this is a must. An ace bandage, a good set of shears, if I can hang on to them, good set of shears. Pull this down to where you can see it. Good set of shears. A triangular bandage to go with the splint. You gotta have your flag. Come with flags. Some dressings. Just gonna go ahead and unpack everything for you. It's got alcohol wipes, a mess of different types of bandages, emergency thermal blanket, tape, exam gloves, compressed gauze, Z-folded. That is basically used for a puncture wound. You stuff into a puncture wound and compress it. Stop it. Alright, this is basically an overall med kit that I would highly recommend. I'll try to attach a link to it. I got it off of Amazon, and I'll try to make a link to it in the description. One more product to review, which I think this is a really good one for everybody. We were at a coach pitch ball game for my granddaughter this summer, and as normal in Oklahoma, the temperature was only around 100 degrees or so. And one of the parents there, grandparent, had one of these on. Just take a look at that. And they were doing just fine. And they showed it to us and recommended us buying one, and it was a game changer. What it does is it has a charging port back here on the back, power button out here on the outside, and there's 2 fans, one on the inside, one on the outside, and then a row of fans all the way around the neck. We'll turn it on. Low, medium, and high. And when you put that on, it's blowing from here and all around here. You can probably hear that, but it's blowing cool air up across your neck and under your hat, across your face, and it drops your the air temperature at, I would say, about 10 to 15 degrees just from the movement of it, but it feels cooler. I haven't done a scientific study on it yet, but the air feels cooler. You can come back. If that's too loud for you, you can, there's low. That's not bad. There's medium. I can feel the air pretty good on that. There's high. There you get a good breeze, and it's enough to cool the sweat coming out of your brow and help with the heat when it's pushing 100 degrees and you love the outdoors. It's something to help keep you cool while you're out there. Hydrate, drink lots of water, try one of these, and it might make it a little more enjoyable. Again, I'll try to tag it down below in the description. We got them off Amazon. They were about 30 bucks. I got me one, and I got the wife one. Hers is white and gold, a little more her style. This one's more my style, green camouflage. But I highly recommend them. You can get them from all kinds of different price ranges with different features. But just go on Amazon, look up neck fan, and you can find them. Anyway, thought we'd pass that along. Keep RVing. My truck. Now this is not for everybody, but for me, from being in the military for a while and being retired, trusting the government is not one of my strongholds. So what I carry in my truck is basically a get home bag, just in case everything goes wrong. I pray that it doesn't. Something with just enough stuff in there to get me from work to home in case everything just goes bad. Now this is an ever-changing list. I pull this out every now and then, and you can change it based off stuff you see on YouTube, on the news. You go back and you think, I don't need this, I need to put something else different in it. It can always change. It doesn't have to be this, it can be something based on your area. But I'll show you what I got in mind. Opening this pocket up. Well, let's start with the top pocket first. Let's open it up. First thing right off the bat, again, is one of those cat tourniquets, pair of gloves. We've got push bars. This is a nice place. I'd highly recommend it. I get a little overdone on things. These are 3 different ways to start a fire. This is simply an old medicine bottle with dryer lint. Another thing that I do is rolled up duct tape. That helps with the fire. Got me some exam gloves. Those always come in handy. That and that. Now we go to this first level of big. Got me a sheath knife. I've got me some stakes. This is not for vampires, because they are plastic, but they are for shelter. Slide this down. Got light, just in case. I can strap onto my head. Alright. And you can see I got plenty of room in this bag to add to it or take it away. I've got a hat. I've got a shugma, which is basically a big neckerchief. Plenty of cordage to go with that. I've got a poncho, military style poncho. This, and this can make a good shelter. Zip ties are always handy. You never know what you might use those for. And then down into here, oh, I also have a folding knife with a cutter here for backup. And then down into here, I have a camelback. Now, I don't store water or liquid in the camelback. I keep bottles of water in my truck in the event that I can pour them in here, because I don't want the water in here going bad. I can swap the bottles out after they get so much time and keep fresh bottles in the truck. But that's what I keep in my get home bag. Any questions or comments, leave them below. One last thing that I really like to keep in my truck is a blanket. Now, this isn't your average ordinary blanket. This is also known as a whoopee. And if you've ever been in the military in the last 20, 25, 30 years, you know what a whoopee is. It is your best friend in the field. This is different than what we had because it comes with a case or a bag. Pop this thing open, move that out of the way. What you have is a poncho liner. Which can be used for a shelter, augmenting a shelter half. It can be used as a blanket. It can be used as a ground cloth. It can be used as a sleeping bag. It can be used as whatever you think you can make up with it. It is one of the best inventions the Army ever come up with, and I absolutely love it. Again, with all these items, I pretty much got them off Amazon. If I can find the link, I'll try to tag it below. I haven't ever done that before, but I'll sure try. If not, I'll try to do something, but I'll try to get you the information for it. So anyway, this is Curtis with K&K Traveling. Keep RVing.